Hey guys, Happy New Year. Listen, one of the most common questions I got last year, and it came up almost every single video I put out, was does Joe Biden live in the White House? Is Joe Biden allowed in the White House? Have you ever seen Joe Biden in the White House? Now, if you know my channel, I'm at the White House every day, but more importantly, I don't tell you things, I show you things, all right? So let's take a look back over the last year and let me show you what I've seen at the White House, and then you can make up your own mind. So as a bit of an aviation buff, I really enjoy seeing the helicopters come in and out of the White House and all sorts of other aircraft in the DC area. When I do see Marine One come in, many times I'm able to see Joe Biden going into the helicopter or coming out of the helicopter, just so long as he's coming from, say, the Oval Office or from the East. Right in the way, he knows it too. Sometimes the trees are barren enough from one point that I can actually get a really good view of him approaching the helicopter. Something I can't do when I'm far away on the ellipse because the helicopter's in my way. Here he comes.
There he is. There. Oh, there we go. There he is. Look at him go.
Sometimes there's what's known as a rope line set up, and this is where staff and political figures and friends and whatnot can wait to shake hands with Joe Biden as he gets on the helicopter or gets off the helicopter. The other thing I film a lot of are motorcades. We see motorcades pretty much every single day. We see presidential motorcades a couple times a week. And I filmed them coming out of the White House and going back into the White House. Sometimes the South Lawn is foul due to construction or an event, so Biden has to come out the north door, and I'm able to film him coming out the north door. And I've been able to film him coming back in the north door. When he gave a speech about the elimination of a terrorist, he did so out on the balcony because he had COVID. I was able to film that whole event, coming and going in and out of the White House, and the speech itself. Yep. There he goes. Right there. And while he was recovering from COVID, he was up on the Truman balcony relaxing with his granddaughters. I was able to film that as well. Now, on rare occasions, I see him doing other things at the White House. For example, at Easter, I saw him with the Easter Bunny. At Halloween, I could just barely make him out as he was giving away candy to the sons and daughters of veterans and firefighters and first responders. When he nominated Ketanji Brown Jackson for the Supreme Court, they had an event out on the South Lawn, and I was just able to see him just through the trees. Now recently, I've been given press credentials, and I've been able to go into the White House and film certain events going on in the White House itself. For example, the visit of the President of France. I was out there in the press pool, and this is what I saw.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, the President of the United States and Dr. Biden.
A couple weeks later, the Respect Marriage Act was signed, and I was out in the lawn in the press gallery filming that as well.
Equality and justice, you never gave up. Many of you standing on the South Lawn here. So many of you put your relationships on the line, your jobs on the line, your lives on the line to fight for the law I'm about to sign.
And the visit of President Zelensky from Ukraine. I was able to be there for the arrival of that. And here you can see what I saw.
In eastern Ukraine, meeting with some of his own Ukrainian forces who provided him with a flag that they had signed and told him to give it to the people of the United States of America last week.
Há meses, novo pacote de ajuda militar de quase 2 bilhões de dólares.
10 meses depois do começo da invasão russa na Ucrânia, Volodymyr Zelensky chega aqui à Casa Branca. Ele agora é recebido. Ali, parte da imprensa que está posicionada aqui agora poderá acompanhar a reunião bilateral entre os dois líderes.
Volodymyr Zelensky chegou à Casa Branca para receber pessoalmente anúncio que esperava há meses. Novo pacote de ajuda militar de quase 2 bilhões de dólares.
You guys have 2 minutes to departure.
Now, one question people have asked many times is, have I seen him walk through the door into the Oval Office? Can I film that? Now, when I'm outside the White House, this is simply an impossible photograph to take. There are too many trees, the angles are too tight. You simply cannot take this photograph from outside the White House. It just cannot be done. But recently, during the Respect for Marriage Act, I was inside the White House grounds when he came out and did the 45-second commute, the walk down the colonnade from the residence to the Oval Office, and I was there. So guys, that is what I've seen this year at the White House, all right? I know a lot of people want to tell you what they want you to believe. I'm just going to show you and let you make up your own mind. I'm at the White House nearly every day. I carry with me 7 cameras, including this big guy here. And in fact, well, let's not tell the wife, but I'm probably going to get an 8th camera pretty soon, okay? Anyway, we will continue to make videos. We'll continue to show you what's going on in Washington, D.C., not tell you, and let you guys make up your own mind. All right? Thanks so much for watching and subscribing and supporting this channel. I'll keep making videos as long as you keep watching them. All right? Bye-bye.